I'm hoping to show you how to replace a brake light on a, this is an 06 Focus. So what I have to do first of all is obviously, well not necessarily obviously, but lift up the hatchback. So if you come around here, so what we've got are these two screws here. So these need to come off first. So that's kind of the easy bit. So take those off first. And in fact, we'll see that it's the same for, because they're in the same casing, it's the same for both the brake light and the indicator light. So if you know how to do one, you know how to do the other. And what I had noticed was that the Focus videos on YouTube were mostly American, and their Focus seems to be somewhat different to ours. So now what's happening is, so we've taken out the screws. Can you come around here so we can see this bit? Taking out the screws, but it still doesn't come off. And the reason, and of course you're nervous about yanking it in case you snap something, but what I've discovered is that, and we'll see that in a minute, that in fact if you kind of tug gently here, I say not that gently, so what it's done now, you can come around here, is there are these two sort of popper things here. So if you can focus on that a sec. So that goes into this hole, and they just take a little bit of pressure to get out. So what we need to do now is so if we tip that up a bit, and then that exposes, for my case, the brake light is what I'm interested in. So here now there's this twisty thing. So if we turn that, what is it, clockwise in fact, and there's the okay, so although I finished it quite abruptly, that was going to be the end of it, but there's something else you need to know. This is a 380 bulb, and there's another bulb which is a 382. So you need to know, and unusually I must say Halfords were not very helpful with this, anyway, you need to know whether you have neon or halogen front lights, bizarrely, because that affects what the actual model is of bulb that you need for your backlight. You're covering up the mic, are you? Mic's on the bottom. Okay. So this is, for me anyway, this is 380, which has the two bits there. So then we stick that in there, and hopefully this time we go. Yeah, great. Okay, so and then what do? I think last time we said clockwise, so this time will be anti-clockwise. So just twist that. So sorry, I didn't say that very well. So that goes back in there, and then we turn that around, and then that goes under. So these poppers go on first. So just stick those on like that. Okay, and snap that in place. So those are both kind of think, and then it just remains to put the screws back in. Okay. Can you actually see what's going on there? Can you see the screen? Okay, so that's all flush. So it's actually pretty easy to get off and on, and provided the bulb actually works, that's the end of it.